Hey, great day. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day. This is my cousin. Welcome to today's Winners News Network, sharing you some ideas that are relevant, informational, educational, motivational, and inspirational for you to grow your business, maximize your potential, and be the very best you can be. We're happy to have you here today, and I want to take a couple of quick moments to go over the 7 qualities of high achievers. What are they? What order do they do it in, if any? And how they can help you to grow your business to take it to the next level, beginning today with these ideas. So let's kick this off. I want to say thanks for being here today, first and foremost, because I know it takes value out of your time and your life to want to share some ideas with you, and I want to make sure that you're getting the very, very best of everything. Do me a favor before we go on. Let's eliminate all distractions for a couple of minutes. We're not going to be too long on these interviews and these overviews and these reviews. We're going to be sharing some ideas that are quick and relevant to you. So let's make sure that we are moving along. So let's kick it off. Make sure also that you do me a favor. Give us a like, a thumbs up. Give us a comment. Any content that you want to see. Subscribe to the channel so that way you can get the updates as they come out. And lastly, but if not most importantly, please do me a favor and pay this forward to your family, your friends, your colleagues. Let's get it out to the world. Let's change some lives, and let's begin here with you helping do that. So let's kick this off, and we appreciate your time. Ready? Take out a notepad. Let's write these thoughts down. All right, let's talk about first, number 1. The 80-20 rule applies to success and achievement. Okay, here's the bottom line. What is it that separates the people that do above average versus those who do average? You have to think about that. Why are some people in a marketplace that we're dealing with right now, in our mindset, in our world, in our competitive environments, doing much better than other people? Listen, we're all facing with the same economic conditions, the same pandemic at this time in our world today. We're dealing with the same economy, the same marketplace. However, there's a group of people that do more than others, no matter what, be quite honest about it, at any time in their history. So what is it that really separates them? And there's two portions to this. And then the first one is the psychological, and the second one is what we like to call method, technique, that logical side, okay? The steps, the strategies, the tactics, etc. And remember that the 80-20 rule applies inside of this principle, if not 90-10, but definitely 80-20, the old Pareto principle. 80% of the game that we are dealing in every single day, part of our lives, whether it's personal or business, is psychological. It's going on between the ears. What's happening on the inner game, what's going on there. The other part is 20%, which is that logical, as I say, the technique, the method, the strategies, the tactics, etc. So write this point down. Number 1 here, top achievers are ambitious, and they see themselves as capable of being the very, very best at what they do. They see themselves as being the very, very best at what they do, and they're ambitious in this mindset, in this decision. And their goal inside of this whole process is to join the top 5 or 10%, to be the very best at what they do. They don't take it lightly. They do what they have to do to make that happen. But it begins as the internal game that I am ambitious, okay? They will pay any price to succeed. They will pay any price to succeed, not at the risk of losing family and friends and other things, but at the end of the day, their goal is to pay the price. They'll do whatever it takes. So it starts with that wanting to be ambitious, okay, being ambitious, but wanting to be in the top 10% of their groups, of their companies, of their businesses, of salespeople, etc. And then they follow back up with they're going to do whatever it takes. Point number 2 is they are creators. They confront the fears that hold themselves back. Okay. They are creators. They confront the fears that hold themselves back. Okay. They get the understanding that there's going to be fear of rejection. Do the thing that you fear, and you will master fear. I always believe that people should align with fear. It can help you, it can enable you to be the very best at what you do. It gets us thinking. Okay. You can't let it get to you that, oh my gosh, I'm going to get rejected. Listen, great performers understand One important thing. They become a master and a specialist in the area of rejection. Okay. The next thing is the fear of failure. Rejection is not personal. Rejection, by no stretch of the imagination, is personal. Listen, at the end of the day, I want you to think about this. When you're calling on prospects in the business that you're in, and you're dealing with what you're dealing with every single day, and you're presenting your opportunity, your service, your products, your goods to the marketplace, not everybody's going to have a need at the time that you reach out to them. If you put marketing out online, social media, or if you're making a phone call to people, and listen, if they don't have a need right now, do you think they're going to buy anything? Think about this. Here's the analogy. When do you eat? You eat when you're hungry, correct? If you're going to dinner and you're with your family and you had a 5-course meal and the server comes up to you at the end and says, "Can I get you anything else?" and you say no, they're not going to take it personally because they understand you just had a 5-course meal. If you want to force yourself to do that, then that's up to you to decide as a person who's eating the food. So the server cannot force you to eat more than you desire because you've done that. So when you're making a call on people, understand that it is a process of going through that and understanding that fear of rejection is really not rejection at all. Hey, Mike, I just don't need it right now. As long as you've identified that, then you move on to the next thing in your life. Point number 3, they are committed and they believe in 3 things. They believe in their product. Do you absolutely 100% without equivocation believe 100% in what you sell in your product and services? People buy that. If you don't believe in it, then people aren't going to buy from you. Next on that one, they're committed and they believe in this second thing here. They believe in their customers. Their goal is to serve, solve problems, help them achieve goals, wanting to give them the very best, separate them from their competition. They believe in their customers. They believe, and lastly, they believe in themselves. They believe in themselves. They believe in their capability. And if they don't believe in themselves, they strengthen that by belief by developing confidence. And they develop confidence by learning more about their business, about strategies, about sales, about leadership, about success. And they're listening to audios like this, etc. They read every single day. They believe in themselves to the point that, listen, I'm here to serve you and solve your problem. I am the very best at what I do, and you'd be making a mistake if you don't hire me. When can we begin working together? So they believe in themselves. Point number 4 is they are professional and they see themselves as consultants, not salespeople. Sure, you are a salesperson. You're selling something. Everybody's selling something. Our kids are selling us something. We're selling our kids on something. Our clients are being sold something. They're buying something, right? However, here's the bottom line. When you look at yourself as a salesperson, you think that it's not a positive thing. So think about yourself as a consultant. Think about yourself as a problem solver. If you walk into your space and somebody raises their hand, they have a need, then your goal is to consult with them. You may be able to serve them. You may not be able to serve them. And great consultants understand through the questioning process, through identifying wants, needs, desires, pains, and pleasures, then they can actually make a recommendation. I can help you. And here's how we can do that. Or we make the recommendation is, listen, this doesn't make sense. Continue what you're doing, or our company, our product, our service does not fulfill that particular need. However, I got somebody who can. Make sense? Point number next is they see themselves as advisors inside of this consultant mindset. They see themselves as advisors. You're advising people. People need advice. They want help. And sometimes you got to give it to them. And then they make their recommendations accordingly. So those are the factors of becoming a consultant mindset. The next thing is they are prepared. They carefully review their days in the morning and they carefully review their days in the afternoon. They do not go a day without evaluating what goes well in their business and what improvements need to make. What do those numbers look like? So I can track what I'm doing and seeing where I'm at, good, bad, or ugly. Oftentimes people ignore the numbers because they don't want to see the reality Oh my gosh, I didn't make any calls today. Well, put it down, 0. And then when you do make a call, if you don't get a success, they don't want to measure that either. Well, you made a call. So that's a success. Okay. They look for the wins. They look for the learning opportunities in there. What went well? Hey, listen, I picked up the phone. What could I do to improve? Well, I can improve my opening or my conversation. So they're always in the mindset of being prepared. But they, again, ladies and gentlemen, they prepare carefully every single day. And they prepare not just in their business, excuse me, but not in just in their business, but they also prepare in their sales calls. They're doing preparation before everything, before they make a phone call to find opportunity, before they place a comment on Facebook or social media. They prepare before they go on a call. They evaluate after they do their calls, when they go on presentations. It's constantly in preparation, and it doesn't take a long time. The great part about it takes only a few minutes. And each time you do it, it gets stronger and stronger. So make sure that you are prepping every single day. The next thing is they dedicate themselves to personal and professional growth. Every single day, they commit themselves and they dedicate themselves to continuous personal and professional development and growth, making sure that they're always moving forward. They read 30 to 60 minutes every day. They listen to audios in their car. They turn off stuff that doesn't make any sense, news reports and chewing gum for the ears, my friend Brian Tracy used to call it, when you're listening to the radio. Turn your car into a university. Put on those audio programs. You now got access to podcasts. You can listen to videos while you're driving. Do not watch them. Please do not do this at home. And then listening to audios when they're walking and doing a lot of things. We have that capacity with online books and so on, right? They go to seminars continuously, minimally every single quarter. They're doing something, whether today it's online or even offline when that opportunity comes back. Right. So let's make sure that we're doing that. And they're constantly feeding their mind with good things. And last point here, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap this up, they are responsible and they see themselves as presidents of their own business. Sure, you might work for a company or you have your license somewhere or you're a partner with somebody. At the end of the day, we are responsible. And if you perceive yourself and look at yourself as the owner of your own company, the president of your own company, you're going to approach it differently. And they look for being responsible towards their results, number one. Part number two is they are responsible for the quality of the work that they deliver. They don't want to miss anything. I'll give you an example. I have people that I call up and they don't have a voicemail on their answering machines. When you call their phones, their cell phones, you're not sure who you're talking to. That's a quality issue that needs to be handled. I know it sounds oversimplified, but it is important. So they look at quality, being responsible for the quality of the service they deliver in the perception in the marketplace, and they are responsible for profitability. Are you making money in your business? So here's the bottom line as we wind this down for you today. Go back through this list. And look at it carefully and look at it every day over the next 30 days. And on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you in each one of these areas? And rate yourself. Rate yourself starting in the day, rate yourself at the end of the day. And then if you do this every single day, it shouldn't take you more than probably a minute, maybe 2 if you're a slow writer. All right. And write these thoughts down and ask yourself, okay, where am I at in my reading? Did I read today? No. 0. Yes. 10. Okay. So put that in place. So what I want you to do these actions right now, and that's that. And number 2 is, what are you going to do to immediately get results on one or two things that you're maybe not doing? Sure, go through the list every single day, but take an immediate action on 1 or 2 things that you know what, I should be doing this now. Maybe I need to look at the quality and improvement in my business. Maybe I need to talk to my coach about getting better questions for my consultations. Whatever it might be for you, say, okay, of all of these things, rate yourself now. I've got a 0, 0, 2, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10. Then go back to those low numbers and let's work on those immediately in the order of importance. Make sense? So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your time. This is Coach Mike Husson. Go out there, make today your best day ever. Please also, as a reminder, leave your comments, your thoughts. Please make sure you pay this forward to other people. That's more important to me than anything. The more people that get this information, the better life will be for both you and I. Let's go make it happen. Let's have a great day, and we will talk to you later.